Patrick Mahomes is the unlikely king of the NFL today.
As long as try to make a diving attempt at Mahomes, who tiptoes inside the 10, still knocked out. Oh, what a run! Out of this world!
But few know about his rise to NFL stardom and what he went through. Let's start with some humble beginnings. Patrick Mahomes was born on September 17, 1995, in Tyler, Texas, a small town where football wasn't just a game, it was a way of life. As the son of former Major League Baseball pitcher Pat Mahomes, Patrick was practically born with a ball in his hand. But while everyone expected him to follow in his father's footsteps, Patrick had other plans. He loved baseball, but he was equally fascinated by football. His heart was drawn to the gridiron, where the smell of grass, the roar of the crowd, and the chaos of the game called to him like nothing else. Patrick's early years were a mixture of sports experiments. He excelled in baseball and basketball, but there was something special about football. Even at White House High School, he wasn't the biggest, strongest, or fastest player, but he had an arm like a cannon, a brain like a chess master, and a heart that refused to quit. His coaches wondered what this kid was doing, but Patrick had other ideas. He was carving his own path, one unconventional throw at a time. It was at this moment he realized he would have to make some huge decisions on his way forward. Despite his talents, Patrick wasn't heavily recruited by major colleges. He ended up at Texas Tech, where he quickly became the talk of the town. There, he was like a mad scientist in a laboratory, constantly experimenting with new ways to play quarterback. He wasn't just playing football, he was reinventing it. With his fearless style, he turned broken plays into highlight reels, always on the lookout for a deep bomb or an impossible throw. However, Patrick's defense would give up points as fast as he could score them, leading to shootouts that left fans on the edge of their seats. Despite the losses, Mahomes' performances were electric, full of grit, passion, and a touch of magic that had scouts buzzing. In his final season, Patrick started breaking records and garnering national attention. He was raw, unconventional, and prone to risky decisions. But his talent was undeniable. Some scouts questioned whether his style would translate to the NFL, while others saw potential for greatness. But Patrick, as always, wasn't worried about what others thought. He knew his path was different, and he was ready for the next step. In the 2017 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs took a gamble. Trading up to the 10th pick, they selected Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, the second quarterback.
A bold move that raised eyebrows across the league. Why trade up for a player who played reckless backyard football in college? But the Chiefs coach saw something others didn't. A rare combination of raw talent, intelligence, and an unyielding desire to win. Mahomes spent his rookie year behind veteran quarterback Alex Smith, learning the game. It wasn't easy for Patrick to sit and watch, but he knew this was his chance to absorb everything. He studied film obsessively, soaking up knowledge from Smith and Reed, all while working tirelessly on his craft. His unconventional style remained, but now it was becoming polished, more precise. He was like a diamond in the rough, getting sharper and shinier by the day. Slowly, he started entering the spotlight. In 2018, the Chiefs handed Mahomes the keys to the offense, and he was ready to take the wheel. From his very first start, it was clear that the NFL had never seen anything like him. In his first game, he threw for 4 touchdowns. In his second, he threw 6 more. By the end of September, he had thrown for 13 touchdowns, breaking records and making jaws drop across the league. What made Mahomes special wasn't just his stats, but how he played. He threw no-look passes, as if he were playing point guard in a basketball game. He sprinted to the sideline, and with a flick of the wrist, would send the ball soaring 50 yards downfield with pinpoint accuracy. He threw sidearm passes through traffic like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. And most importantly, he played with a smile on his face, a genuine love for the game that was contagious. His teammates fed off his energy. The Chiefs' offense became a juggernaut, scoring at will, moving the ball with a creativity and flair that stunned defenses. Mahomes earned the top seed in the AFC. His 50 touchdown passes that season tied him with Tom Brady for the second most in NFL history. He was named the league MVP, the youngest to win the award since Dan Marino in 1984. But success doesn't come without struggle. In the 2019 AFC Championship game, Mahomes faced his idol, Tom Brady, and the New England Patriots. It was a game for the ages, a back-and-forth battle that went into overtime. Mahomes put on a masterful performance, but in the end, the Chiefs lost the game. It was a heartbreaking loss, but Mahomes didn't let it define him. Instead, he used it as fuel. The next season, in 2019, Mahomes and the Chiefs found themselves in a similar position, back in the playoffs. But this time, there was something different about them. They were battle-hardened, resilient, and had learned to never count themselves out. In the playoffs, they overcame 3 consecutive double-digit deficits to reach Super Bowl 54, where they faced the San Francisco 49ers. Super Bowl 54 was a roller coaster. The Chiefs were down 20-10 midway through the fourth quarter, and it looked like all hope was lost. But Mahomes was unflappable. He rallied his teammates on the sideline, flashing that trademark smile. What followed was one of the greatest comebacks in Super Bowl history. Mahomes threw 2 touchdown passes in the final 7 minutes, leading the Chiefs to a stunning 31-20 victory and their first Super Bowl title in 50 years. Mahomes was named Super Bowl MVP, the youngest quarterback to earn the honor, cementing his status as the new face of the NFL. Patrick Mahomes' journey to stardom wasn't just about his talent. It was about his unique attributes that set him apart. His superhuman-like skills were unmatched, but it's his creativity and fearlessness that truly set him apart. He's not afraid to take risks, to trust his instincts, and to try something new, even if it means failing. His contributions to the Chiefs go beyond the stats. He's a leader who brings out the best in his teammates. He's always the first to celebrate their successes and the last to criticize. He's a master of building morale, always encouraging, always lifting others up. His joy for the game is infectious, making everyone around him better. Mahomes' journey has not been without struggles. He's dealt with injuries, including a dislocated kneecap that sidelined him in 2019. He's faced the weight of expectations, the pressure of being the face of a franchise, and the constant scrutiny that comes with fame. Yet through it all, he's remained humble, grounded, and true to himself. He's also had to confront the challenges of leadership at a young age, learning to navigate the ups and downs, to shoulder the blame and defeat, and to stay hungry after success have been part of his evolution. But Mahomes has embraced every challenge, knowing that growth often comes through adversity. By 2024, Mahomes had already racked up an impressive list of achievements: NFL MVP, Super Bowl MVP, and a Super Bowl champion, all before the age of 25. He's been named to multiple Pro Bowls, broken countless records, and signed one of the richest contracts in sports history. But beyond the accolades, it's his character that stands out. For the youth, Mahomes' story is a lesson in perseverance, humility, and passion. He teaches that you don't have to be the biggest, the fastest, or the strongest to succeed. You just need to be true to yourself, to work hard, and to never give up. His love for the game shows that joy and passion can be powerful motivators, and that believing in yourself, even when others doubt you, is the key to achieving your dreams. Patrick Mahomes' journey is far from over. As he continues to break records and lead the Chiefs, he remains a symbol of what's possible with hard work, creativity, and a fearless spirit. He's the king of the unexpected, the master of the improbable, and the face of the future of football. And to think, it all started with a kid from Tyler, Texas, who decided to play the game his way, to dream big, and to never stop believing in the magic of a football in his hand. What are your thoughts on Patrick Mahomes? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to this channel, click on that bell icon to be notified about our latest videos. And as always, stay tuned with NFL Insider.